Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 3 of the ESL MKX Pro League. My name is Dustin Kane. Joining me, as always, is Wonder Chef.
Hello, sir. I am so excited for this season. We're going to have some really good matches. But joining us this season, we will have a correspondent, and you in particular may know him very well from Season 1, Mr. Brian Compton.
What's up, guys? It is great to be back. I am extremely excited for Season 3. As always, it's an honor and a privilege to be here. This season should be absolutely epic. We started the Pro League with an amazing, massive bracket of almost 500 competitors, which is actually a record for the Pro League. And we've narrowed that all the way down to just our top 8. And let's hear what some of those players had to say about making this week's broadcast.
What's up, everybody? It's Relentless here, Shaolin player from Casa Grande, Arizona. And this is my first top 8, so I'm pretty excited. You know, Jupiter's a guy to look out for, trust me. But, you know, honestly, I think I could take him. I've been training hard in the Jax matchup, and we'll see how it goes. I want to give a big shout out to Milky and Jaeger Jax, also Sierra Gun Show and Slayer for, you know, showing me the ways of Kung Jin. And yeah, let's do this.
I'm BeyondToxin, also known as Juan Contreras. All I gotta say is, Cali, coming for you. And I want to give huge shout outs to Nova Pro Gaming, Maze, my dad, Big D, and Katana Prime.
Hey guys, Jupiter here. I'm sponsored by Team Noble. Let me smack to make all my friends call me mad. Right now I'm going to college to study psychology. You know, I'm pretty good at getting deals, getting inside of people's heads. My first opponent is Relentless, not too sure who that is, so I'm not worried because I've been here before and he hasn't. And the opponents I want to have after him, you know, I'm not too worried about them either.
Jupiter, is the most, chill trash talk that I've ever seen.
It is. I think they could step up the energy a little bit.
A little bit, but that's classic Jupiter, though.
It is. And Toxin seeming relatively confident. What do you think?
Well, more importantly, I want to know what our viewers think. So make sure, guys, you follow those directions in Twitch chat, and you can cast your vote on these matches, and you could actually win some super sweet prizes that they don't let me have, but I would really like to have. But it is what it is. Also, guys, make sure to follow us on Twitter at ESL Mortal Kombat and at NetherRealm. And if you use the hashtag MKX Pro League, we may just read your tweets on this broadcast tonight.
Indeed, Brian. Let's go ahead and look at the meat and potatoes, our story of the day. So we have 5 brand new faces here in top 8 of the Pro League.
Yep, and 3 classic players.
Yep, and Noble Jupiter, we just saw his awesome little smack talk. Relentless, as well as, we've seen BeyondToxin here before. And we also have Jago Blake, which I think is a player that has leveled up immensely in the last few months.
Oh, absolutely, and definitely a fan favorite. And he's going to be going up against Scar.
Yeah, and Scar is returning from Season 2, getting second place in the finals. Oh, this bracket is ridiculous.
It is, and of course, CR Sonic Fox versus Noble BeyondToxin. That is a classic match from top 8 of last season.
Yeah, Toxin not able to take it from Fox, but he's definitely showed a lot of signs of life in that matchup against Fox.
Yeah, and we'll have to see if he can do it today.
And then Jago Blake versus Scar. I'm really excited to see Jago Blake's. Scorpion is using ninjutsu. I know he also has a Sonya and other characters, but it's going to be Scorpion ninjutsu.
Yeah, that's the character he's had the most success with.
Yeah, and of course, Jupiter versus Relentless, both new to top 8, but Jupiter, arguably one of the best Jacks, if not the best Jacks in the world. And it's between him and Tyrant, but 2 completely different styles and variations.
Yeah, and I know you love watching Wrestler.
I love watching Wrestler, but again, Tyrant has also placed. They've both placed really strong, but now Jupiter is here, and he's going to bring that wrestling to our top 8. And then we have Zwei versus Vendetta, who is Florida boys, but Zwei is using Devora. But what variation is he using?
Broodmother, which is a variation that we have not seen at all in the Pro League, and that should be really interesting because it's gotten some buffs recently, but we just haven't seen too much of it.
And we're used to seeing Swarm Queen from, Honeybee, definitely right now the top Devora player.
Yeah, the most successful, and he does almost, it seems like he mostly uses Swarm Queen, but I'm really excited to see what Zvi brings to the table today.
And that is going to bring us into our first match, which is going to be BeyondToxin using Spectral against, I mean, the many characters that Sonic Fox uses.
That's true. Now, Spectral did get a buff in the most recent patch, and it's very strong. Now, Toxin's been using Spectral a lot from what I know, but I do know that he's also still using Master of Souls a little bit. And he did use it to make top 8 this week, I believe, at least in one of his matches.
I think so. But Spectral is so underutilized. Like, no one really has been looking at it aside from Big D and Toxin. But Sonic Fox, I mean, yeah, he plays a lot of Alien, but he also plays like everyone else at a high level.
Yeah, we could see him play any of 20 characters, but it's looking like it might be Alien. He's going for Acidic.
And here we go, the very first match of NA's Season 3 ESL MKX Pro League. Let's go. And I noticed that he's using the Spectral.
Yeah, he is going to go Spectral.
The skin, did you notice on that Spectral, though?
Oh, Crimson Ermac.
Crimson, all right, here we go. Can Toxin finally defeat Sonic Fox in top 8?
Yeah, like we said, a match that we've seen, I believe 3 times before in top 8s, or maybe just twice, but 2 totally different characters now. Well, a totally different character and a new variation.
Now he's stuck in the corner against all this acid. Nice armor from Sonic Fox, pushing the pace very early.
And that's going to be so much damage. I anticipate over 20. Oh, and it already is over 20.
23. Oh, wow. What a dominating round.
That was almost a flawless, but of course, Alien in Acidic does hurt himself when he uses one of his Acid Blood.
Acid Blood, yes.
That was actually where most of the damage came from. Oh,
now,
and the punish.
They did also change Alien from when he released. His acid can no longer kill. However, if you're standing in the Acid Blood puddle, that counts as like Caltrops, and that can.
Oh, and a
breaker. He had to.
Oh, that almost reaches full screen. That's one of the buffs that Acidic gets in this variation. Is his up 3 is a full screen almost anti-air.
And that's going to do it just
chip
about.
on the ground.
Wait a second.
He can't move forward. The chip's going to kill him.
Oh, he's levitating. How smart. Oh, close.
That was one of the only ways that he would have been able to avoid dying from poison there.
If it was close, had he just gotten that hit, he would have depleted most of Sonic Fox's life.
Yeah. Spectral, for those of you who aren't too familiar, can do a lot of really high damage meterless fly combos, or you can spend meter to get even more damage. But its pressure and its mix-ups are considerably safer or more plus than the other variations. Now, we'll see if he does decide to switch to Master of Souls or if he's going to stick with Spectral. But I really like Spectral. It just didn't seem like he really had a chance to get anything started.
I mean, but that's also classic Sonic Fox. He doesn't really give you a chance to play. But I feel like you were saying, Spectral is a good pick for this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, it can definitely work. He just needs to take the momentum.
Not get hit.
Yeah,
like,
just not get hit.
It's hard to say that, though.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. And Acidic is such a great all-around variation. It's got really good zoning, really good up-close, great mix-ups.
Yeah. It's the complete package, if you will. Oh, it goes for the low.
It takes the hard knockdown.
Oh, here we go. This is Toxin's chance.
It's not quite as big as it would have been if it was Master of Souls. That is one of the disadvantages. Oh, just throws him in the corner. Great choice. Alien, especially Acidic Alien, when he gets his opponent in the corner, is so scary because of that right there, that restand. Now that restand not only restands the opponent to give you some pressure, it also puts poison on the ground that deals a ton of damage over time.
Oh, it just barely missed. Oh, that was a confirm.
Went right over that down 4.
Toxin is trying to stay alive here. Playing in the air. Just got to be careful with that armor.
Oh, and this could almost be the kill if he spends the meter. Oh, no.
Whoa!
You see, now Sonic Fox could have actually spent the meter right there to use the EX restand, which is more plus and leaves more acid, and he could have just gone for the chip kill, but
decided not to.
Yeah, that could have been a big mistake. Ooh, that was interesting. He decided to switch sides. Now, anytime that you hit a juggled opponent with his charge in Spectral, you can actually do that side switch.
Oh, overhead to overhead. Sonic Fox mixing it up from the lows.
Oh, interesting cross up there.
Toxin jumping himself in the corner there. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, this is going to be it
for that round. So much damage from Acidic.
Yeah, and so much of the damage is damage that you don't even get to see. It doesn't show up on the combo counter.
Right.
It's just over time.
A lot of respect from both players, though, in the neutral here. Just wakes up with an overhead. Oh, here we go.
Oh, drop
he
the
drops
combo. Oh, and that's going to give Sonic Fox an opportunity to do a lot of damage. Look at this. It's going to be over half of his life.
Burns bar to get out of that acid, and that's huge because he was going to stack up all that damage.
Ooh, doesn't connect, but this
Again,
should
with
be the
these
kill.
armored overheads, they're catching Toxin off guard.
And interestingly enough, did go for the restand there, but didn't go for the brutality. I figured that was why he was doing that. But
That's what I thought as well. So now 2 games down. Toxin, I think he should... It's hard to say what Even could do because he's not playing poorly. Unfortunately, once he gets put in the corner situation, he's just getting dominated because of all that stack damage.
yeah, maybe he could switch to Mystic, which is another variation that was buffed. It did get some really strong get off me tools.
Right, and
EX push.
definitely better zoning tools.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, obviously, MKX not like a crazy zoning game, but still, the ability to control that much space is going to help him because Sonic Fox is smothering him right now.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. I mean, once he gets in that corner, I don't believe he's won a single game. Ooh,
All right, switching his skin up. Maybe that was...
yeah, I mean, hey, that's the most
that's
important
a
thing, is your skin.
That's legitimately a thing, though.
No, I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, there's moral reasons, and I don't know, sometimes if you've practiced a lot with one skin, honestly, you can not register when something hits with another skin.
It's a mental thing.
Yeah. Ooh, but a good early start, and just placing the poison below him. Now, if that projectile does whiff, it does leave an acid puddle on the ground that does a little bit of damage, but it's damage regardless.
Okay, here we go. Nice flight cancels here from Toxin.
Ooh, and they're the mix-ups we need to see.
Here we go.
Very nice.
Toxin getting something in. Oh, nice. Avoids the armored overhead. Wake up.
Oh, no.
And there we go. Okay, nice.
Very nice. Actually just woke up with it, and I believe it went over the tail. Now, that is a great move because it is a 9-frame fast-advancing mid. So it
Yes.
can punish a lot of things that Ermac normally can't
that
punish.
was weird. The tail catching him on that flip.
Oh, again!
Again, wow. Toxin, he's making the right read to get away from it, but it's still catching him off guard.
Oh, and he's sitting in the corner. Just gets out of it with that throw. Luckily, Ermac's throw puts him in the air.
Yeah.
Or he would have been taking a lot of damage. The acid from that restand move does so much damage.
Honestly, Toxin is literally, he's getting hit by every single wake up.
Yeah, he just needs to bait a few of those, but it is honestly hard. Alien does have some of the most varied armor in the game.
Right,
has
he
an
can also
overhead
wake up
launcher.
with a low.
Yeah, and a low armor.
Yeah.
And just normal armor. I mean, he's got great options.
And you can see Toxin now being very cautious, but here we go. Big combo.
Very nice, 36%.
Oh,
and this is
beautiful
gonna be,
confirm.
Oh, he could have gotten more. I think that was a mistake. Wow, there was a lot of chip damage just from that
Toxin's
move.
got to be careful here. Oh, no!
Oh, the restand. But, like I said, Sonic Fox will hurt himself a little bit with that restand. Just a percent, but that could be the percent that he
Trying
needs.
to cancel the Soul Blast. Oh, Sonic Fox, you scumbag. Very, very well played, though, from Fox at the end. Toxin was so close to finally closing out a game for himself. But just...
Yeah, I mean, that's
Fox
all it takes
was
is
just relentless.
yeah, just a few opportunities, and Acidic Alien will take half of your life in each of them and just keep you in that corner, and
Yeah.
that was the issue. Maybe we could have seen a few more corner interactables from Toxin, but
Again, it was just every time Sonic Fox got knocked down, he immediately woke up, and I want to say all but one of those was blocked or even gotten away from. He didn't even escape.
yeah, he tried to jump over a few too many of them, but that hitbox on that tail is huge.
Yep, so Sonic Fox is going to move on in the first week here, and Toxin's still getting some points.
Yep, and there we go, right in the corner. That's just where he lost this entire set. I mean, mid-screen, he stood a chance.
Yeah.
But the corner was just...
Look at this damage, 23% for a grab. And he's still in the corner.
Yep, just
and again,
sitting there.
You know, mixing it up with the low tail, the down 4 into the overhead was also very smart. But look at that damage. So 29% into a 23% grab. I don't do math very well, but you can
way
do the
over
math.
half your life
Yeah, so
is the answer.
I mean, but Toxin was able to get something really solid started here. Dropping that combo was also huge. There was, and that wasn't the only one. Toxin unfortunately dropped a few other combos throughout the set that he probably could have closed it out, like this one right here. That was actually the round had he finished that combo.
Yeah, but the comeback happened. I mean, there you go. It's what can you do? But Spectral is a pretty tough execution character, and I'm really glad to see BeyondToxin using it and just to see what he can come up with, because I think it's one of the coolest to watch in the game.
It's the most entertaining, and it's the combos are very unique. And dare I use the word swag? I tried not to, but definitely swag combos.
You can use that word if you'd like.
I'd rather not, but unfortunately I had to.